Bitcoin is still trading inside of its consolidation range with a volume decreasing heavily, as well as the Bollinger Bands right now squeezing us in very massively. And at the same time, the stock market is pumping like crazy while Bitcoin is being left behind. Look, yesterday we've been having a look in towards this resistance level, and right now Bitcoin can still not come above this resistance level. Now, I've been adding more money in towards my trade on BitGet, and what we can be seeing right now on Twitter is that literally everyone on my Twitter feed is kind of flipping bearish, and whenever I'm actually seeing that, it's actually a signal for me that I want to be flipping bullish. We are still holding this very important level of support, and as long as we can be holding this level of support, I do still think we are going to be seeing this bounce. Now, on my Twitter feed, a lot of people are actually expecting this scenario to happen, that we are going to be breaking down. Actually, we are going to be faking out a lot of people, and then we are going to be pushing towards the upside. But I just do not think this is going to be happening, since everyone is already expecting this. Of course, we can be breaking towards the downside of this consolidation range, but a very easy thing to have a look in towards, in my opinion, is going to be this resistance level. Have a look in towards this resistance level, and as long as we are staying below, well, the chance will get bigger and bigger that we are actually going to be getting this break towards the downside, alright? But whenever we are going to be breaking above this resistance level, well, then, in my opinion, we are going to be getting a very significant bounce. In case we are going to be breaking towards the upside, which I do think will be the more probable scenario, because, of course, I've opened a new Bitcoin long position right here, and I'll explain a little bit later in this video exactly why I do think in the end of the day it will be more likely that we are actually going to be breaking this one towards the upside, and this is basically just one huge bear trap. Well, of course, in case we are going to be breaking this resistance right here, then I think we are going to be once again testing these range highs again. But in case we are going to be breaking down with some candle confirmations towards the downside, maybe even a retest towards the downside, well, then I am going to be having a look in towards these support levels next. The first level of support is going to be coming in at about 28.8k, all the way down towards the 28.6k, and the second level of support, in my opinion, is going to be coming in at about the 27.9k towards the 27.6k. So in the end of the day, it is still very simple, and you do not want to be overcomplicating these things. We are still trading inside of our consolidation range, and I do think we are going to be bouncing if we can be breaking above this resistance level right here. Now, if we are going to be breaking towards the downside, I'm going to be having a look in towards these support levels next. And then, before going in towards some more interesting stuff that you do not want to be missing out, well, first of all, XRP has been breaking out yesterday towards the upside. And as you can be seeing right here, this was a very beautiful trade that you could have taken with about a 9% pump towards the upside. Now, in my opinion, well, XRP is looking a bit exhausted right now at this current moment. I do not think it is going to be pumping a lot higher from off this level. So consider taking your profits right here if you did take this trade towards the upside. And then next up, well, literally the biggest moves of all time for Bitcoin is about to come, in my opinion, because the Bollinger Bands are still very, very narrow. Just like we have seen in this bear market bottom, we are still seeing very major consolidation around this level. Literally, the stock market has been ripping up towards the upside like crazy. It has been blasting off literally towards the upside, while Bitcoin is actually quite dumping towards the downside. Very strange, but at the same time, we can be seeing that the biggest accumulation zones is right now sitting at this 30k level. We are seeing that people are accumulating like crazy at this level we are currently trading at this small consolidation zone. And at the same time, people, well, the majority is right now actually switching and flipping bearish at this current level. Well, in my opinion, I think this whole move is gonna be coming towards the upside. We, of course, either way already know that Bitcoin is preparing itself for a massive move, but all of these signals combined, in my opinion, are just telling me that we are going to be getting this huge move coming in towards the upside. That is why I'm preparing myself with this huge long position on BitGet. And also, I've been saying it so many times, but it is so important. The trend is your friend, and the trend is still towards the upside. We are still in this bear market recovery phase, and if we have a look in towards on-chain indicators, we are not looking exhausted at all. We are still looking like we have a lot more room for growth. Having a look in towards our on-chain indicators, we still have a lot more room for upside, and well, the trend is also still towards the upside. So in the end of the day, we are about to get a very big move towards the upside. Maybe, of course, we can still run towards the downside, first of all to test our support levels, but in the end of the day, I just think we are going to be getting another leg towards the upside being created. The stock market is still looking good. It is still ripping towards the upside, and usually Bitcoin is lagging behind the stock market just a little bit. So let's see if Bitcoin can catch up with the stock market once again. So be sure to follow me on Twitter and join my free Telegram channel with the link down in the description. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next update video tomorrow morning.